Hi and welcome to Roger's YouTube channel. We are out here in the woods today and to see if APS-C sensors could keep up with full frame in especially high ISO.
And the cameras we're using is the Fujifilm X-T5 and the Sony A7RV. And he's using a Fujifilm
33 1.4.
and I'm using the Tamron 35 to 150 f2 to f2.8. And with the f-stop, he's going to shoot in 1.4 and I'm going to shoot in 2.2.
Yes,
that's probably the correct math to get the equivalent of a full frame from the APS-C. So that's what we're going to do today.
Yes. Okay, so now we're in the woods here and we're gonna shoot some portraits of Roger back here. We're gonna use the Fuji X-T5 and the Sony A7RV, and also we have the Canon R6 Mark I with us. No, Mark II.
Mark II.
Mark II. So
with the 50mm f1.4, the cheap nifty 50 with the RF mount.
Yeah, the R6 is just going to use the cheap nifty 50 at 2.2.
So what kind of posing do you want me to do?
Further back, pose, yeah. Show me your best move.
My best move? You don't want to see my best move?
Try maybe crossing your arms. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, we go with that one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're starting with the Fuji at 1.4. We're gonna try and start with just ISO 800. 160 of a second, 800 ISO, 1.4, full body. Perfect. And we're gonna move into do half body. There, perfect. Very good.
There's a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah. So let's do the full body, 1600 ISO. Perfect. Moving in for half body. Perfect. 3200, full body. Moving in. Good. Perfect. Let's do 6400 as last. Perfect. Half body. Perfect. Alright, we're done with the Fuji. Switching over to the Sony 800 ISO. And there's so much information on the screen. Alright, you ready? Hold still. Do the half body. Perfect. Very good. ISO 1600. Half body. This is some sticky eye autofocus.
It's better with the Sony than the Fuji.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
1-0 to Sony.
All right, so 3200. Ready, fire. Half body.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah. 6400. Fire. And half body. Fire. Perfect.
Now the Canon.
Now the Canon.
I'm gonna get my butt on tape.
Let's see, okay, right there. And this is like telling me 2 stops underexposed. Can't be. Surely can't be. I trust my histogram. Let's see. Half body. Alright. Very good. ISO 1600. Full body. Half body. Very good. 3200. Full body. Very good. And half body. I think the half bodies are gonna look similar, but the full bodies might differ a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, I think we got it.
We got it? Yeah, probably okay.
Good enough. Good enough.
Now let's go inside and see what the results are.
Okay, so my short experience while shooting. Ska vi ta litt?
Ja,
My short
Bare litt lenger fram.
So my short experience shooting out in the field with 3 different systems was one, the autofocus on especially the Sony was very snappy. I think as well, the Canon as well. But Sony was something different. I also noticed that color-wise, like in what I get in the screen, the Sony is very sterile, and while the Fuji and also the Canon is more vibrant. But I guess that comes down to color profiles, but that was what I noticed. So there's already noise here, and this is at
ISO 800.
Did I miss focus here? Or is it just not sharp enough? Okay, so what are we seeing? What are we seeing?
There's more noise in the Fuji.
Yeah.
And the Sony looks sharper in my opinion,
Yes.
but it doesn't mean that it is sharper. It could be missed focus.
I think it might be. And we do see chromatic aberrations here.
Oh yes.
A lot of them. I didn't think this lens had it, but okay, there's a lot there.
And this is the Tamron 35 to 150, so that's a zoom lens.
Yeah.
That's a prime lens.
This looks actually pretty soft.
Try the R6.
The R6. Let's see.
The R6 doesn't look as noisy.
Yeah, a lot less noisy.
Yeah.
I think that's the least noisy one.
Yeah,
From all.
A7RV was more noisy than the R6 Mark II, but
I think so.
the R6 Mark II only has 24 megapixels, and the Sony has 61, so I guess that has something to do with it.
The Sony definitely looks sharper than the Canon as well, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I think like Fuji and Canon are like
Yeah, they are more similar.
But I think this.
Let's try higher ISOs.
Let's see, Sony 6400. Sony.
Oh,
it's a,
that was
it's
noisy.
a lot of noise here. This needs to load, I hope.
No,
It does need to load?
should.
What? This can't be it.
Is that a real picture?
Can't be. Let's see the whose one. Oh, this is more focused. Because this looks sharp. Like, I don't think there's much difference here.
I think this ISO 6400 looks almost the same.
I think so. Let's see the Canon then.
Oh, I like that a lot better.
Wow, the Canon is doing really well. So Canon is best.
Yeah, I think we can conclude that Canon R6 Mark II beats out both the Fujifilm X-T5 and the Sony A7RV when it comes to noise.
Yeah. Definitely.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
When it comes to noise with high ISO numbers.
I think so it's like Canon R6 at 6400. It's like Fuji on 1600 maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great. And the contrast and everything, the colors.
Maybe he'll go back to Canon.
Maybe Canon will be the way. And the colors, great.
Yeah, I like the colors of the Canon.
But like the problem I think is the quality of this lens is supposed to be super sharp.
It's not super sharp in these tests.
No. So the conclusion is that Canon R6 Mark II is definitely the winner in the high ISO. I'm a bit disappointed with the results for the Fuji. I do believe that lens should be sharper than what we're seeing here.
But it must be said, he did buy it used, so we don't 100% know that it's not a faulty lens.
No.
So we have to take that into consideration also.
Yeah. So we need to check that out, because I've seen reviews and everything, and it's supposed to be like super sharp. One of the sharpest lenses of the Fuji system, I believe.
So conclusion is we are both going over to Canon full time.
Yes. As soon as possible.
No, but I'm really surprised by the Canon camera. I think it looked really well. You always hear about Canon colors. Here we can really see the Canon colors. I really liked the Canon photos a lot better than I liked the Sony photos and the Fuji photos. Of course, you can tweak them in the editing and get it to be a little bit more similar, but straight out of camera, Canon always wins.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with the high ISO and noise ratio, I think Canon was the winner also.
Yeah.
Canon first place, Sony second place, Fuji third.
Last.
Sorry to say.
Sorry to say. But yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. And maybe we will see you in another video.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.